pee about it. We'll work it out. So what it reminded me of the speedometer is people always ask, is it hard to drive on the road because you're a NASCAR driver? And it is. It's impossible. It's like you want to wreck people on the interstate. Anybody in this room, anybody who drives on the left side of the road when you're not passing, get the hell out of the room right now. Who are these people? And why do we not have flamethrowers on our cars to deal with it? But the most difficult thing about driving on the road after you race is that in the race car. Okay, first let me build the race weekend for you from my perspective. We fly the airplane to the racetrack, get out of the airplane. Somebody drives me to the racetrack while I check all my text messages. I get to the racetrack, jump in the race car, I go as fast as I can for 3 days straight. That's all we do. Get out of the race car, fly in the airplane, and then you get home. And the first time I realized how screwed up this makes you on the road, I got out of the airplane. When I got home, and I got on into it was a Ford Excursion. That anybody who's had an Excursion knows they're great vehicles, big old tank of a truck. And I pulled on the exit ramp to get on the highway, and I had a bad week, and I was frustrated. And I get down to the end of the ramp, and I'm like, man, my truck's blowing up. And the engine was running terrible. It was going rah, 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 rah. And I'm like looking at the lights on the dash, like the temperature's good, the transmission's good, speedometer's wrong as hell, but I don't know what that means. Looking around, and I mean, I'm like really just perplexed, you know? It's 1 in the morning, going down the highway at 30 miles an hour. I was like, damn, the speedometer might be right. I'm going 104. It's on the limiter, you know, it's on the speed limit. It's my brain is really screwed up. Like, if you had to bet any amount of money, I'm going 38, 39 tops. And
now do you know why they have to have crew chiefs?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that's the reason why.
Yeah. That's how it is, man. You can't. It's weird. So anyway, people ride with me every once in a while. I'll look over. I'm just talking, driving, and I'll look over, and they're just like, "You need to use the restroom or something?" They're like, "Jesus, you're crazy!" We're just driving to Subway to get something to eat. So,
hey, speaking of riding with you,
yeah,
I want to take you back in time.
All right.
I don't know if you folks know that he's a very accomplished pilot. Flies his own jet, but he's also a very accomplished stunt plane pilot.
I forgot about that. That was a lot of fun.
Why did you forget about that?
Well, I got this stunt plane. You guys know what the Red Bull Air races are, right? So I watch that stuff on TV. How's it going, Terry? Good to see you. Hey, let me interrupt 1 minute. So what's your husband's name? Scott. Scott, did you have that sign with you right now that you had this afternoon? All right. I walk in the garage and Scott has a sign that says, "I got laid." I was like, well, that's cool. I mean, that's good. And then I remember from Daytona, we did the radio interview, and someone said something. I don't remember how it came up, but it was like, you said something like, well, if I get on the radio with you, I'll get laid. And I was like, well, then sure, get on the radio. Play on me. Anyway,
before you go any further, I just want to let you know that there are children in the audience.
It means that he got a good night's sleep, Josh. So anyway, it's
what's that grade you got all right now?
Yeah. Alright, so I apologize if that offends anyone. I'm sorry. So okay, alright. So everybody else is down in the garage looking up at Scott like, good job, buddy. Glad you're. They're like, no, it's a joke. So, yeah, and I signed 4 things. So, yeah, he's good.
I just say Las Vegas. I'd like to be lucky.
Yes, yeah.
There's Mr. Lucky.
All right, I digress. So, anyway, so I had a stunt plane. I got this. I was watching these guys on TV, and I thought, man, these guys are more screwed up than I am. Look at this stuff they're doing with these airplanes. I mean, it's insane. So I started looking into buying one, which is, I don't know why I was looking into buying one, but I bought a plane, and it's got cameras on it. They can pull 9Gs and go straight up and do all this stuff. I took everybody I've taken in it, other than 2 people, have puked their guns out. My dad, because he's got the same genetics as me, just I guess he's crazy, and Jeff Hammond. He didn't even flinch. I had the thing upside down, flying backwards, falling out of the sky, and you never even never, nothing.
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
That's all you got?
He's pretty tough. I'm serious. That plane is one part of the reason why I married my wife. We were about 30 minutes into a flight. She has no clue what's going on in this airplane. I just got it. Got about an hour of instruction. We're doing barrel rolls, loops, all this stuff. And she's like, do some more barrel rolls. And I'm like, okay. So we're just... She's like, I don't feel so hot. And they told me in the instructions, this is really important. If anybody ever says they don't feel good, that's way past. They're going to get sick. Because most people, they'll just wait, and they won't say anything. And then when they finally say it, it's bad. So I was thinking, oh, she's sick. She's really sick. I was like, but I'm having fun. I was like, how about we go a little farther, honey? She's like, okay, let's do some more barrel rolls. So barrel roll. And she's like, oh man, I can't hold it anymore. And I think all I could think of was, it's brand new. Don't throw up all over the brand new airplane. And that's pretty selfish of me, right? But turns out she throws up, and all I could think of was the airplane. And I'm like, well, do you need something to clean it up? And I'm just back there mad, you know. She's like, no, I just puked right down my sweatshirt. Let's do some more barrel rolls.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, I know. Where do I sign? I mean, Tracy, you're pretty awesome, but I mean that was big. So anyway. Okay, well, Jack. He asked what does Jack think of that plane? Well, Jack it's important to him that I do well in the race car, but Jack can't say a word. He flies around his P-51. Literally, like he is in a World War II dogfight. And every week he is a wild man. So he can't really, without being a hypocrite, he can't say much about the plane. He likes it.
And he has been in a dogfight, and I can attest to it. Back in the day, we used to go to Road Atlanta and have like a sponsor day. And he'd bring the sponsors in, and we take cars down. Sometimes we put 2 seats in, and sometimes it'd be just single seaters, and let the sponsors drive or ride with different people at Road Atlanta. But in the meantime, they bring in the Confederate Air Force. Once has all the World War II planes,
cool.
and they go to this local airport and they give people rides. They had actually a B